Hi and welcome back. This is Michelle Rose from Melbourne, Australia, delivering you all the information for real reality TV shows discovery. And today again, the Fancy brothers, Carl and Mark. And this is how I lost basically my life and my future for my kids because of these two. So let's get into it. Carl Fancy. Carl is the CEO of Edmel Shine Australia. He oversaw the merge of Edmel production and Shine production businesses in Australia and has led the development and production of many major entertainment franchises in recent years, including Australian Survivor, Australian Ninja, that's fine, but Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight, it's another idea of mine. And as I mentioned to you before, and I will show you the magazine, this is how it's all started. A wedding magazine with a reality TV shows idea as well for all members of the community. Melbourne exhibition with models and fashion shows, fashion parades. So Married at First Sight, remember another show that was stolen. It was not their idea. Very successful show, I must admit. Carl resumed his relationship role in Australia after he is appointed as CEO of Shine America in 2012, where he was responsible to drive an ongoing commercial strategy of restructuring in America businesses of the Shine Group. And we spoke about it before. Prior to joining Shine America, Carl oversaw the launch of Shine Australia in 2010. As its CEO and was a driving force in the company of aggressive growth, Shine Australia quickly became one of the leading content producer in Australia and New Zealand, launching the hit overseas of MasterChef and The Voice. MasterChef and The Voice. Remember, 4 judges, reality, celebrities, a boot camp. And he started it again in 2010, but what previously he didn't realize that there are other shows in the same concept, including American Next Top Model. So one person have to create this show. It's impossible for other people to create or companies to create a concept that will run from 2002 2003 and start all over again with new reality TV shows at the same concept. Concepts are trademarked, concepts are copyright, and they use the same concept because I went to Mark Fancy when he worked in Shine Lawyers to take the other companies to court. But he decided to adopt my idea and make it his. And this is how it's all came about, that we have about 20 reality TV shows, the same concept. And they all said they started in different countries, but it all started in Melbourne, Australia. Let's move on now. Both boys, Carl and Mark Fancy, were educated at St. Betty's College before snaring jobs in Channel 7. Mark took a part-time job as a cameraman assistant before studying a law degree in Melbourne University. You read me right. Yeah, you heard me right. On the top. On the top. Worked in Shine Lawyers. Mark took a part-time job as a cameraman assistant before starting a law degree in Melbourne University. Okay. Well, the brothers both ended up in television. There are a misty-eyed stories about the power of television in their youth. They were both grew up in Melbourne suburb of Cheltenham. This is a very, very important part, so you will know how it's all connected to myself. Being Mark Fantasy worked as a lawyer in Shine Lawyers in Melbourne, and I went to meet him in order to take previous production companies that used my concept and idea to create reality TV shows. This lawyer broke trust, and he should be in jail for his crime for destroying other families' lives. And he kept doing it for years. And now it's time to all of this come out. Mark is the CEO of Admiral Shine Australia prior to setting up Shine Australia in January 2010. Mark formed and led Australia's most highly respected boutique production companies, Crackerjack. Crackerjack was responsible for successful brands such as, that's other shows that I'm not going to mention, it's not mine. In 2006, Crackerjack merged with Grundy Television to form Fremantle Media. Fremantle Australia, with Mark appointed to the role of CEO, Mark oversaw an impressive slate of 19 productions, include MasterChef, Australian Idol, So You Think You Can Dance, Project Runway, Farmer Want a Wife, Got Talent, Australian Got Talent. I'm going to repeat this again because all of these productions, they are the same concept and it's my concept. So I'm going to, by Fremantle Australia Media, I'm going to repeat it again. Australian Idol, So You Think You Can Dance, Project Runway, Australian Got Talent, A Farmer Wants a Wife, because it's a wedding show. Here you go. This is the proof, and this is the hardest, painful proof of two brothers who will do everything and will destroy anyone and everyone to get to where they were now. And without my shows and without my concept, they would never be there. And where was I? I was nowhere to be found. And they made sure of it very, very well. In 2009, Mark was responsibly selected by Elizabeth Murdoch to head up Australian division of leading international production group, Shine, since launching in early 2010. Mark has overseen the successful placement and rollout and production such as The Voice, MasterChef, Junior MasterChef, and America's Next Top Model. As we spoke before in other session, America's Next Top Model was another production and the same concept as all of the other shows that I just mentioned now. I'm going to end this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll get back to you with more information. Listen to it again and again until it will sink in. All the companies that merged together, all the shows that produced in Australia and started in Australia. Big shows, big money. Thank you for listening. Michelle Rose, Melbourne, Australia. Moshit Klein in Israel.